Broadcasting more than 2,000 games live and archived in 15 sports in over 10 counties in western Pennsylvania, as well as being the exclusive home for all the WPIHL playoffs and championships for nearly 2 decades. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the new Triblive High School Sports Network.
Welcome to PIHL High School Hockey on the Triblive High School Sports Network. High school hockey at tribhssn.triblive.com is sponsored by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League, by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by AstroTurf, by J&J Distributing, by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, and by Trib Total Media. Now let's head out to the rink for all the high school hockey action on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
And a very UPMC Sportsman. Pleasant good evening from the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena. It's continuing coverage of the PIHL on the Triblive High School Sports Network. Tonight, it's the Video Spotlight Game of the Week as the South Fayette Lions play host to the West Allegheny Indians. Alongside my broadcast partner, Kevin Zielmanski, Jess Levo on video, I'm Steve Nagler. Happy holidays to you all. This is the last broadcast, I believe, on the Triblive High School Sports Network before Christmas. We're excited to bring it to you. Couple of top teams, Kevin, in Class Single A in West Allegheny and South Fayette.
Yes, coming in this game, West Allegheny is currently third in 1A with a 9-2 record, 18 points overall, 71 goals for, 36 goals against. South Fayette, they sit currently in fifth. They have a record of 7-2-1 after 10 games, 15 points, 55 goals for, 26 goals against. But talking to Coach Serto beforehand, got a little update. I guess you could consider it some breaking news. Matthew Marquis, who sits atop the scoring for the South Fayette Lions, is no longer enrolled in the school. His situation with his amateur team was not to his liking here in this area, and he has decided to live with family in Arizona and play for the Junior Coyotes. And that's seriously going to hurt the Lions' offensive attack and the trickle-down effect, because he had mentioned he had floaters that comprised his fourth line, and now he's going to have to pull one of them into the top 9 as he plays 3 lines to see if they can handle it. Or an alternative is to utilize one of his defensemen at that forward situation. So we'll monitor that tonight and see what Coach Serto and his staff decide to do there. But the Lions will be skating a little bit shorthanded from here on out without Matthew Marquis.
Yeah, it's a big loss for the Lions. Marquis, to the point in the season where he left the school, had 9 goals, 7 assists, good for 16 points. That was tied for best on the South Fayette roster alongside Nolan Sarnowski. So we'll see how South Fayette has to fill in for him. On the other side, under head coach Brian Boehm, the West Allegheny Indians, a very high-scoring team. They have scored, as Kevin mentioned, 71 goals in 11 games. And they are led by Jacob Giergo, who has had an outstanding year. 31 points on the year, 7 goals, 24 assists. Nicholas Bandai leads the team in goals. Actually, it's Kellen Almady leads the team in goals with 20. It's been a great start for those guys in the top line.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see there. Judging from that, Giergo is probably the set of a guy for Almany. Almany leading in the clubhouse for the Cy Young with 20 goals and 9 assists, 29 points. I haven't seen Coach Boehm in a while. I've known him and got a nice chance to chat with him before the game to catch up. And as he's trying to institute some of his philosophies, and he's had some struggles with some players, wanting to play, not wanting to play, but the results are starting to be evident as they trail only the 2 undefeated clubs in 1A, Bishop McCourt, Meadville.
A lot to play for, jockeying for position, these two teams, as we get ready. As the teams line up on their respective blue lines, we are going to break for our national anthem.
If you would please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your hats for tonight's playing of the national anthem.
Errantly mentioned that this is the last PIHL broadcast before Christmas. It is not. Jess Levo will be with Sean Saputo and Lou Rude on Thursday night at the Ross Draver Ice Gardens. The Moon Tigers will take on the Ringgold Rams. Tonight's two of the best in Class Single A, West Allegheny and South Fayette. They're jockeying for position. This is definitely the last game that these two teams will play before the Christmas break. And it has been a very successful year so far for both, as both are in the top 5 in Class Single A. West Allegheny 2 points behind Bishop McCourt and Meadville, and South Fayette tied with Westmont Hilltop with 15 points apiece, although Westmont Hilltop has a game in hand.
Only 8 remaining games for the Indians after tonight, which is kind of unusual. They're more than halfway through their schedule before the break in the calendar. So, as a coach, I always like to have those games in hand because you could see where you are. So when you play more games than your competition, that makes it tough. You got to get the points when you have an opportunity.
West Allegheny in their road red jerseys with white trim and white numerals. South Fayette in the home whites with green trim. As we are underway, face-off won by West Allegheny, and they find themselves in their own end. Puck is picked off by South Fayette's Brandon Pogue. Picked up by Ian Kumar. Back behind the net. They tap it back around. Pogue chases it, but is knocked off the puck, and a good check in his own zone by Shane Nolan. And here comes Noah Turner 1-on-3. He gets bumped off the puck before getting a shot off. Good defensive play by Kumar to come back. Now Pogue will chase after it. He'll go in with Vidmar. Vidmar will collide with Pogue. And allows for Kellen Almady to pick up the puck.
Good pinch there by Bishop to help keep that puck in the offensive zone.
Bishop, a really solid defensive player back at the right point. Puck played by Trincala, who dumps it in deep. Anthony Vidmar picks it up for the Indians. Oh. Wow, a big check at the blue line as going down was Noah Turner. Now a shot and they score. Trincala able to gain the zone, and he beats West Allegheny's goaltender Jeremiah Brozovic. And it's a 1-0 South Fayette lead with 15:47 to go in the first period.
I got to admit, Steve, I was watching Turner get up in front of his bench and go to the bench. Didn't get a chance to see how that strung over to Trincala, but a very long shot that beats the goaltender Brozovic there to give South Fayette an early 1-0 lead. I need to hear myself a little if I can.
We'll give you the goaltenders here in just a little bit. As a 1-0 lead for the South Fayette Lions. Here they come on the rush again. Unruh drops it back to Trincala, who is bodied off the puck. Oh, a big check by Trincala there as he knocks Alexander Morton into the bend boards. Trincala, the goal is listed as being unassisted. Just over a minute into this hockey game, and another save by Brozovic. He'll hold on with 15:13 to go. Brozovic 6-1 on the year. Goals against of 3.71. .877 save percentage coming into this game here tonight. On the other side for South Fayette will be Bruce Hardman in the net. 3-1 on the year. 222 goals against and .890 save percentage as that puck is dumped into the corner of the West Allegheny Indians territory. Here they come with some speed. Tyler Hallcroft. Hallcroft goes into the far corner. Has his pocket picked on a nice check by Jack Ivanish. Will dump it in. Played to the side by Brozovic. Up to Giergo. Giergo, his pass eludes Kiss. Back on the stick of Austin Heminger. Up to Giergo, loses control of the puck. He will enter the zone off sides. He has to wait till Howcroft gets back on side. Good start for the South Fayette Lions. They are the home team here tonight.
Yeah, their new home rink.
Vidmar over to Kiss. Kiss loses control of the puck. Cicera can't control as he goes in, loses the puck over to Giergo. Can't find Howcroft, who's been out there for an extended shift. Now Cicera over to Ian Kumar. His shot goes off of the stick of Alexander Morton high and wide. Howcroft can't get the puck out. Finally he does. Over to Giergo, 1-on-2. Tries to make a move. Good defensive play that time by Glenn Manny.
But I like how twice Kumar has come back, once on a back check as the first forward back, and that time covering for Bishop, who lost an edge at the offensive blue lines. A very defensively conscious so far by Kumar.
Now here's Kumar. Tries to take the pass, cannot. Good defensive play by West Allegheny's Nicholas Bandai. Bandai will now pick the puck up back at center red. He will digress to Heminger. Dump the puck in. They're going to wave icing off. Manny back to play the puck first, but Nolan gets in deep and looks like the puck goes into the back of the mesh. We'll get a face-off with 13:10 to go in the first period. Only 2 shots on goal so far, both authored by South Fayette.
Gives us a chance to tell you the officials for tonight's game. Jesse Taylor and the veteran Ken Chet Steen. He's the one dropping the puck right now.
Face-off in South Fayette's end, won by West Allegheny. Back to the right point. Shot from Heminger never makes it to the net. Now Bandai at the left point will play the puck, can't keep it in. Bouncing puck went over his stick. Over to Heminger. Now it's going to be an offside play as Max Patron couldn't get out of the zone before taking the pass. 1-0 South Fayette on the goal. Just over a minute into this hockey game by John Trincala. His third of the year.
I like their start. I mean, kind of they kind of get stunned by their leading scorer departing. So you wonder how they're going to start. What's going to be their mindset. I think it's been good so far.
Bandy will fire the puck in deep and takes a hit by Sarnowski.
Back on the net again. Yeah. That happened in the previous game a lot too.
Here comes the Lions. Unruh up to Sarnowski, tries to gain the zone with speed. He falls down but gets the puck to Unruh. Back to Sarnowski. Takes a check by Heminger. Played there by Bandai, as the puck comes out in front. Played there by Bordeaux for the Indians. He will just dump it out into center red. Over to Grabowski. Grabowski enters the Lions' end. Dump it all the way around. It'll be played by Garrett Rosa. Rosa for the Lions finds Steven Anton. He will skate it out. 2-on-3. He'll just dump it in, and chasing in after it will be Brendan Nelson.
Good decision when it's 2-on-3.
Alex Morton battling with Nelson there. Good play by the Indians. Tyler Kiss to come and help out along the boards. Good puck support there. Over to Anthony Vidmar. Vidmar's pass is picked off by Nelson. Scrum at center red. Here comes Manny down the left wing. His shot is deflected away by Morton. This has been a good start for South Fayette. As now Brendan Nelson dumps it in deep.
Tried to cycle there, and that's what Coach Serto mentioned is a big part of their attack, trying to establish a cycle.
Augie Bishop keeps it in from the right point. Now South Fayette goes off on a change, which allows the Indians to come out with a little bit of speed. Tyler Kiss will dump it in, chase in after it, but Manny will get there first. Good play by Glenn Manny. Around the boards over to Ian Kumar. Skating through the neutral zone, trying to check him. On the back check was Girgo. Played in behind the net for the West Allegheny Indians. Tyler Kiss can't get there in time. Good play by Glenn Manny to keep the puck in from the left point. Girgo will dump it in back behind his net all the way around to Howcroft. Punched back in by Manny. He will go in chasing after it. Would have been a hand pass if anybody else for the Lions touched it. Good play by Manny getting back. Boy, using his speed. West Allegheny dumps the puck in. They will go off on a change. Long lead pass played by Bandy at his own blue line. A check and the door comes flying open. Was not secured properly, so we'll get a stoppage in play. 9:57 to go in the first period. 1-0 South Fayette on the Trincala goal.
Well, that is the fault of the last player of the Lions, the superstitious player that wants to be last out of the locker room. He's got to make sure that that door is securely shut. I always came out last as a coach, and it was my job to make sure that that door was shut. And we're going to get a little assistance from a fan in the stands.
Yeah.
He's going to push down the latch on the gate in the little slot there. Nice crowd today, Steve, for this Monday night in December.
Face off to the right of Hardman. Won by the Indians. They will fire the puck in around. Back behind the Lions net. Turner battling there with Unruh.
Turner's got crunched twice already this game.
Almody tries to come out, but is checked by Bishop. And the Lions able to get the puck out. Still not a shot on goal yet for West Allegheny. Here's a chance for Trincala. Shot. What a great blocker save by Brozovic to keep this a 1-0 lead for South Fayette.
Yeah, it's one where you're coming across as a righty, across to your right. You want to shoot back as the goalie's shuffling. And Brozovic was in good position, had the blocker up, and made the blocker save.
Faceoff will come to Brozovic's left, and a shot comes right on net from the faceoff. He has to make a save, and now the puck is picked up by Max Patrone. He gets the puck out. Here's a chance coming down the left wing. Bordeaux. Good defensive play that time by William Watterson. Now a chance for Patrone. His shot went off the far post, or maybe off the left pad of Hardman. They're going to give a shot on goal there. So first chance for the Indians is patted away by Hardman. Now Watterson back behind his own net. Gets the puck up to Vanish. Can't get the puck out. Kept in. A nice play by Heminger. And there's a chance. Vanish finally gets the puck out, and it's going to be an icing call on South Fayette.
Don't have the rule where you can't change your line. It's an NHL rule, not in high school. So players still get tired. They can ice the puck and go for a change. Say what you want about it, but I think in this level of play, it's more of a safety thing than anything. We don't want the tired guys out there.
Face-off won by the Indians. First good pressure put on by West Allegheny. Almost 9 minutes into this first period. Play back behind the net of the Lions. Will come back to the left point. Kept in by Alexander Morton, who takes a pass right in front. Shot right on. Save made by Hardman. Good chance there in front. I think that was Tyler Howcraft.
Morton did a nice job as a right shot on the left point. He had to go down there on his backhand, and they had a little triangulation work with a low guy below the goal line and a wide open shooter.
Face-off scrum in the circle. Coming out of it is Cicera. Over to Pogue. His wrist shot. Trickled through Brozovic, but just wide of the net. Back to the right point. Augie Bishop. Shot is played there out in front, but Morton can't get the puck out, and Cicera had a chance. He shot wide. Well, he was point blank. I think it maybe surprised him how close he was, and with nobody in front. Howcraft can't find Girgo.
Nice flip.
puck comes over to Pogue and enters the Indians' zone. His shot goes off of the padding of Morton and wide of the net. Comes all the way back around to Pogue, eludes a check. Alex Morton tries to go back and then loses the puck. Pogue tries to jam one home on the side of the West Allegheny net, but does not go. Puck comes all the way around back into South Fayette's end, played by Manny, who will drop it off for Kumar.
Kumar again back deep in his own zone.
Bandai can't keep it in. Heminger has to come over and cover for him as he knocks Dante Cicera back. And we're going to get a hand pass with 7 minutes to go in this first period. 1-0 Lions on the John Trincala goal, 1:13 into this hockey game.
I got to say so far, Steve, both goaltenders have made the saves, but they've kind of looked a little uneasy about it once in a while. Got beat on the long shot for the only goal of the game, but we'll watch how that develops throughout the game.
Well, there's another shot that Brozovic made a save on that barely trickled wide of the net. Now here comes Almady. 1-on-2, lost control of the puck. We haven't seen Almady get loose so far here. 20-goal scorer, Kellen Almady. And the puck will come out. Now skating after it is Trincala, but he's going to get beaten to the puck by Heminger. Good poke check by Trincala. Now he'll pick the puck up on the backhand, his shot, and a save made by Brozovic.
He just flashed that toe out.
Yeah, he sure did. Didn't see the puck until very late. Playing the puck is Noah Turner. He will get dumped.
Again.
Another big check by Trincala, and we're going to get an offsides call as Trincala was still in the zone as that shot came in on Brozovic.
Turner's the one that got it in front of his bench, then down there, and then over there. And I never said at the time, but the one in the front of the bench should never happen because it's right in front of your own bench. You got to get some help from your teammates there.
Yeah, they got to tell you when somebody's bearing down on you.
Yeah, you know, little notice, little heads up as we bring the faceoff back to the left of the goaltender.
Yeah, intentional offsides as faceoff is won by the Indians. Shot attempt by Max Petrone never makes it to the net. Played there by Watterson. But he loses control of the puck. Back to Petrone behind the Lions net. Bodied off on a nice check by McConnell. Shot right on. Nice blocker save made by Hardman.
Good pass at a point.
Kept in at the right point by Vidmar. Just dumps it deep, and playing it there is Aiden McConnell. 4 men doing battle down low. Now here's chance at the right point. Vidmar's shot, boy, is a laser beam that made it all the way through, but was wide of the net. Kept in by Morton at the left point. He wing it around over to Grabowski on the far boards. Back to Vidmar, wrist shot. Ooh, I don't think Hardman ever saw that puck. Kept in, good skating by Petrone.
Well, you can see the line sag, so there, right there, the points are wide open.
Shot from the right point, right on. Save made by Hardman, and the whistle blows as the West Allegheny Indians put the puck in the net, but the puck must have been lost sight of by Taylor.
Official Taylor over there on the low end zone. Official lost sight of the puck. That first shot kind of rolled up on the shoulder pads of the goaltender Hardman, and then it came down, and they started swatting at it. And it trickled away a little bit, but he lost sight of it. That's where the trailing official needs to yell a little louder. It's loose.
Bad break for the Indians. Looked like they might have gotten on the board and tied this game, but no. Puck comes out, dumped back in by Heminger. Here comes Glenn Manny with speed from the blue line. He will get all the way to the end line and not get a shot off. There's a chance coming up the middle for Howcraft, and it's going to go the length of the ice as he couldn't take the pass. 4:38 to go in the first period. 1-0 South Fayette over West Allegheny.
It's been pretty good. We've seen both teams get a little offensive zone time. We've seen a couple chances in front where the goalies made the saves, although they've been searching for the rebound, so the rebound control should be on their mind a little more.
Face off to the left of Brozovic, won by the Indians. Turning is Almady. Heminger loses control of the puck. Good play by Sarnowski. Leading goal getter on this South Fayette Lions team with 9. Kellen Almody gets to the red line, dumps it in. First to get to the puck will be Noah Turner.
Good read by Almody there.
And playing the puck in his own zone and getting the puck out on a nice defensive play was South Fayette's John Trincala. Manny will dump the puck deep, kicked up ahead by Vidmar. Back to the blue line of the Indians. Nice lead pass by Bandai. Tipped in by Almody. He'll go chasing after it, but good play by Augie Bishop to get there first. Back to the right point, kicked in by Morton. His shot never makes it to the net. Blocked down by Cicera, who comes in 1-on-2. Controls the puck, gets a shot off. Nice save, a nice block by Alex Morton.
Yeah, it was 1-on-2. He was trying to get the shot, but at least that solo flight allowed his line mates to go for a change.
Puck is lost by
one more.
Morton.
Oh,
here's a chance for Kumar as two Indians collide. Nice saucer pass in front. Cicera just couldn't tee it up. Knocked away by Morton. Back to the left point. McConnell keeps it in, but only momentarily. Is a good play by Dylan Sabo to knock the puck out.
Needed to get a better scoring opportunity off that good rush there. It was really 3-on-1. A couple late forwards for the Lions.
Nice skating by Nicholas Bandai there to elude a South Fayette Lion in his own end. Puck played to the blue line. Here comes Kumar. 2-on-1. Shot off the near post. Boy, he had Brozovic leaning to the far side. Just barely missed, stuffing it inside the left post.
And he had Pogue screaming for the back post like he should. If he would have sauced that one right there, it could have been a nice tap in. But you said he had him leaning a little bit too.
Puck kept in by Steven Anton. South Fayette had the better of the play early in this period. It's been more level since. Painter kicks the puck ahead. Over to Vidmar, or excuse me, it's Wineland. Not seen this line on the ice yet for West Allegheny as the puck comes into the crease, held by Hardman. We'll get a face-off with just over 2 minutes to go in this first period.
Steve, I noticed Almody and Giergo, they don't play as line mates. They're separated. Almody's centering the line, and Giergo is playing on a different line. So we thought, looking at the statistics, maybe it was line mates where one set up the other.
Oh, here's a cough up as Vidmar can't keep the puck in. Sarnowski shot, and it trickles through the crease. Save made by Brozovic. That almost went in after he made the initial save.
If you're on the staff, South Fayette, you're telling all your guys long shots because he hasn't proven he can handle them well yet.
And that puck was misplayed at the right blue line for the West Allegheny Indians by Vidmar, and it gave Sarnowski a chance. It's back to the right point, kept in by Vidmar that time, and played by Patron. Nice defensive work that time by Augie Bishop, who outmuscled Bondi there. Or Bordeaux, excuse me. Here's Trincalo, the goal scorer for South Fayette. Comes in, backhand shot. He had Sarnowski teed up, and he opted to take the backhand himself. A good save that time by Brozovic. He'll hold on.
Yeah, Sarnowski did a nice job of opening up, turning his hips, getting into a shooting position while still drifting forward. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds, and he went to the backhand shot, which is probably not the best choice.
Face-off won by West Allegheny, but they can't control the puck as 1 minute to go in this first period. Good pass to Augie Bishop at the right point. Shot gets all the way through, and Brozovic had to make a save. Boy, it's deflected a couple of different times. Good pass by Pogue out to the right point.
Kind of bounced.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was in charge of keeping the pucks didn't freeze him for tonight's game because it's been bouncing a little bit. I noticed it behind the net, the South Fayette goal to one time, and that time it bounced in on Brozovic.
Face-off won cleanly by West Allegheny, but they can't get it out. Finally, it does trickle out. Augie Bishop can't keep it in. We are going to get a penalty. It's going to be on South Fayette.
Bishop's getting interference.
Yeah, Bishop lost control of the puck at the right point, and because of that, he didn't have leverage on the West Allegheny Indian skater coming to challenge him, so he had to get in his way, and they are going to get the Augie Bishop for 2 minutes for interference with 40 seconds to go in this first period. So the Indians will get their first power play of the night. If they can't score in the last 40 seconds of this first period, they'll get a minute and 20 seconds to start the second.
Oh, that was offside.
Grabowski will play the puck on the near boards, but he loses control of the puck, and South Fayette will
Wide
be able
open.
to check it out. And here's a chance for Pogue, shorthanded. Here he comes on the breakaway shot. Goes high and wide of the net. Cicera will dump the puck in. Kellen Almody will take the puck and skate it out of his own zone. Errant pass will go the length of the ice. It's going to go right on net, and Hardman will hold on with just 3.9 seconds to go.
Hardman opting for a pretty poor technique right there with the glove instead of the stick behind the glove as the backup. If he gets an error on that one trickles into the net.
Face off to his left, just under 4 seconds to go. Face off one.
Now
Now's a chance. They did pull the goalie with 4 seconds to go. That's going to do it for the first period. A goal by John Trincala at 1:13 of the first period. The South Fayette Lions have a lead at the first intermission, 1-0. You're watching High School Hockey 2017, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
John Trincala's wrist shot from the top of the right circle is the difference here as we start the second period. South Fayette leads West Allegheny 1-0. The Indians still a minute and 21 seconds to go on the man advantage with Augie Bishop, one of the top defensemen for the South Fayette Lions, in the box. 2 minutes for interference.
Yeah, I heard the partisan Lions fans yell out terrible. I think that's his opinion of the call, but I think it was a pretty easy call and the correct call.
I saw interference myself. I know that. It was right in front of us. Down in their own end is the Indians as they try to organize out of the zone. Here's Kellen Almody down the right wing. He stops up. Back to the right point. Alex Morton back to Almody. Almody back to Morton. Over to Almody. Two-man game right now as he will elude Glenn Mandy. Good check on Almody as he goes down hard, and the Indians can't keep the puck in the zone, and they're going to whistle this down. Almody was buried on a good check by Glenn Manny.
We had a little 2-on-2 over here on the side, and South Fayette was a little bit aggressive, but that forward could have came out even more because where the other three Indian players were, they weren't much help. So it became just a 2-on-2, and that's when you can kind of pounce and defend.
Score, that is 20 goals on the year. He is up and will be attended to as the puck will come all the way back down just outside of the West Allegheny end. Giergo tries to win it forward. Back to Vidmar. Vidmar up to Tyler Kiss. Loses control of the puck. Back on the stick of Kiss as he will regroup.
No point man there. No point man. He was looking for some help.
Here's Bordeaux. Back down behind the goal line. Kiss whiffs on the pass, and a nice play by Brandon Pogue, who throws it the length of the ice. Anthony Vidmar back to pick the puck up. He's hounded by Dante Cicera. Now Tyler Kiss will have to go back and play it. Over to Graham Bordeaux. Up to Howcroft. As back on the ice is Augie Bishop. 0 for 1 officially is West Allegheny on the man advantage as Trincala buries Howcroft, and now Howcroft is going to go as he stuck out his knee, and well, that is a really scary play as Dante Cicera down holding his right knee. Tripping call will come to Tyler Howcroft.
Kumar that was down.
Yeah, it was Kumar.
Not happy about it as he kind of skated the look and a little message right there.
Yeah. Howcroft was not obliging the look, kind of looking away. So South Fayette will go on the man advantage, already up 1-0 early in the second period. Face-off won cleanly by the Lions. Back to Bishop at the right point. Skates toward the center point. His shot is deflected by Cicera and wide of the net. Bishop plays it at the right point, keeps it in nicely over to Glenn Manny at the left point. Manny, nobody in front to tee it up. Good defensive play by Patron, and he will single-handedly get the puck out of the zone. Nolan, an effort to come in short-handed. A good play by Shane Nolan. 7 goals, 5 assists, 12 points on the year for Nolan, but good work on the power play. That's going to be offsides as Cicera couldn't wait for Sarnowski to enter the zone, and that's Sarnowski's fault. He had plenty of time to get that puck over the blue line to establish zone time.
Yes, but as a line mate, you still need to wait for the puck to get over there. But you're hoping you see that open ice, you're moving into it, and you want the little foot pass for the open shot.
Here's Sarnowski with the man advantage. Comes in, walks around the defender, just can't get a shot off. Now Manny, a big strong shot. That went off of Cicera's body. There's a possible 2-on-1 for the Indians. Coming down, there's Bordeaux on the front side. Shot right on, save made. Good save by Hardman. That shot came off of the stick of Grabowski.
Oh, what is?
Oh, Kumar.
A little too
really
casual there.
Scary pass through his own crease. Now Sarnowski is knocked off the puck on a good check. Morton will pick it up. Still 45 seconds to go on the man advantage for South Fayette, but they gave up a pretty darn good shorthanded scoring chance there. Watterson will leave it off for Kumar, up to Sarnowski. And there's the zone, fired all the way. Well, he could have established the zone presence himself. Now played by Cicera, back to Kumar behind the net. Over to Sarnowski, shot, and getting to the post, barely in time was Brozovic. Here's a chance right out in front by Kumar. His shot goes off the left hand of Vidmar. That had to hurt. Keeping it in is Watterson. His shot goes wide of the net. Vidmar will chase in after it and just throw the puck into the bench of the South Fayette Lions. And I think he just wanted to get off the ice. He took that shot off of the left hand.
And he was a little upset about it, and he delivered a big hit over there on Sarnowski. I can confirm for you that always hurts. Even though that wasn't a high-velocity shot, that never feels good.
Hit him square. Puck just kind of dropped down after it hit him in the left hand. Face-off won by the Indians. Back on the ice is Howcroft. And the Indians able to kill off the man advantage. Down 1-0. Here's Giergo over to the left point. Shot goes wide of the net. Here's a chance out in front by Almady. Can't get the puck to go in the net.
Good slide on the defenseman there. It looks like that's 58. McConnell that made that save.
Here's Almady, turning shot, and he scores. Boy, he pounced on that loose puck in the South Fayette end, and I'm not sure if somebody got a piece of it on the way.
Tipped it.
You think Giergo got it?
Giergo tipped it right in front. Turnover right inside their own blue line. The gray area, tops of the circle to the blue line. West Allegheny pounced on it. Giergo was all alone in front of the goaltender. Hardman, he had no chance at all as it was redirected over his glove on the left side of the net. tie game at 1.
Well, you cannot assume that the puck is going to automatically come out. Everybody was exiting the zone. We're going to get a penalty here off the faceoff, I believe. It's going to be a rough.
Trincala is going to get a roughing call. Yeah, as a defenseman, you have to be the last one out of your zone. Now, situationally, late in the game, if you're down 1, you might take the risk and you try to jump and go. But, you know, we're early in the second. You're up a goal, rather. And you vacated the front of the net and allowed Girgo, one of the leading scorer for the Indians, all alone in front of your goaltender.
Jacob Girgo gets the goal, his 8th of the year. Amity gets the assist. Coming back to pick the puck up is Morton, and that is a dangerous play as Unruh took him into the far boards. Coming back is Almady. Gets it up to Nolan. Nolan will dump it deep. Almady will get there first. Manny will body him to the back end. Almady back over to Bondi. Over to the left point is Nolan. Shane Nolan plays with the puck. Shot right on. A save made by Hardman as he'll glove it down and hold on with 12:02 to go in a 1-1 tie between the Indians and the Lions.
Second power play opportunity for the Indians, and I still can't detect what their structure is supposed to be. They're isolating a couple guys, and they're making it an even strength situation on half the ice. The point men were way too spread out there, and then Morton came over and crowded the trigger man.
Bondi now with a chance off of a shot that was deflected off of Shane Nolan's stick. There's a chance back to the point for Morton. He'll play it over to Bondi. Back to Morton at the right point. Back to Bondi. Two-man game. Right in front. Shot goes off the post and it goes in. Great rebound by Bondi as Bondi is able to score on the man advantage and give the West Allegheny Indians their first lead of the night, 2-1.
Well, that little catch over here, Steve, really set that up because that drew out the left forward for South Fayette, and then inexplicably the right forward for South Fayette went to the point. So you had two forwards above the top of the circles. Indians smartly got it down below the circles. They had a 3-on-2 down low. Hardman made the first save, but was able to poke home the rebound that was lined in the crease. 2-1 Indians.
Yeah, Bondi, the power play goal, his 11th of the year, gives the Indians a 2-1 lead. Now here comes Howcraft. Back through the neutral zone. Can't connect with Turner. Sarnowski comes back the other way with speed. 1-on-2. Nice little move. Good body check by Heminger as he knocked him to the end boards. Coming back is Turner.
He's got his head down.
Turner, as the Indians in offsides, as Howcraft couldn't wait for Turner.
That tells me why he got rocked a few times.
Yeah.
Coming through the neutral zone, clearly had his head down, did not see his line mates, one of which went off sides. But that was pretty obvious right in front of us. You're gonna get rocked a few times if you're skating looking down at the puck.
Face off won by South Fayette. Brandon Pogue will dump it in deep. They'll go chasing after it. Played by
Forecheck.
Brozovic. Now back behind the Indians net is Pogue. Little flip out front. It's going to be played by Watterson. He can't keep it in. Manny will come back and play the puck in his own zone. Over to Kumar. Nice little area pass over to Cicera. Cicera chasing in. His shot goes right on. Now Cicera tries to center a pass. Never makes it over to Pogue. Pogue back to the right point. And
too hard of a pass.
Knocked down and out by the Indians. And here comes Pogue back the other way. Shot off of the knee pad of Vidmar. There's a chance out in front. Backhand opportunity for Pogue goes wide of the net. Excuse me, that's Kumar. Over to Pogue. Here's a chance in front. Shot goes off the back boards. Shot from the right point goes wide of the net. Good sustained pressure for the Lions as they try to get the equalizer.
Oh, good tip.
Shot, good tip by Pogue in front, goes right on. Good save by Brozovic. Now the puck will get out of the West Allegheny zone finally. 9:45 to go in the second period as we have a delayed penalty coming up against the Indians. And South Fayette Lions will go to the power play for the second time, so we're going to get a trip.
So it was Nicholas Bandai, power play goal from Kellen Almody and Alexander Morton. It was Almody and Morton that were playing catch, I believe, and that created a little space and a little odd man advantage down low. West Allegheny then executed, picked up the rebound. Scoring goals in the crease, Steve. You got to go there. You know, that goal counts just as much as that long shot does this game.
Second power play of the night for the South Fayette Lions. They're 0 for 1. Down a goal, 2-1. 9.5 minutes to go in the second period. Here comes Kumar trying to find Sarnowski, but can't. And that errant pass will cost them some power play time. Kumar having to go back into his own zone.
Bad spacing.
Sarnowski now stops up at the red line. A little backward pass over to Bishop. His shot gloved by Brozovic. He'll hold on with 9:01 to go.
Cicero established himself at the blue line. I called it a pick, but really he had the ice, and his teammate just, I think it was Bishop, just used him as an impediment to go around and use down the boards and give himself a little space.
Bishop Manny back on the blue line on this power play. Up front is Cicero, Sarnowski, and Kumar. Manny back in his own zone. He will stop up behind his own net. Still 1:10 to go on the man advantage. Down a goal are the Lions.
Too far of a pass.
Played there by Cicero, who will just knock the puck in. Good wrist shot all the way around, but not out by Vidmar, kept in by Manny. Here's Manny, goes to center point. Wrist shot off of the stick of Grabowski. Live end boards. Played there by Brianna Medved. A great play by Medved. Now here comes Grabowski. He is going to be beaten to the puck by Bruce Hardman, who has to skate back.
Close to too many men on the ice for the Indians.
There's Kumar. Still 28 seconds to go on the man advantage. They have time for one more rush. Here's Manny. Manny and Kumar have been on the ice this whole time, this whole 2 minutes. Kumar over to Augie Bishop. Tries to pass all the way to Sarnowski. Can't control the puck. Kept in at the right point, or left point by Manny. Good play there. Still 5 seconds to go. Shot by Kumar never makes it to the net. Played there by Cicero. Over to Sarnowski. Right in front, shot, and they score. It is not going to be a power play goal. The goal, I think, is going to go to Kumar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe it's Kumar. Possibly from Cicero or
no, I think it was Sarnowski.
21?
81, I believe.
Okay. Again, right in front of the net, wide open. No defender paying attention to Kumar, who's had a pretty nice game to date. We're halfway through this game. We're tied at 2.
It's not going to go as a power play goal, but effectively it was because
he wasn't back in the zone
wasn't back
yet.
in the play yet. Kumar gets his first goal of the game, 9th or 8th of the year for the forward. And here comes a chance for Trincala. Tries to center a pass for Nelson, but a good defensive play that time by Theo Wineland.
We were both right. He got the primary, Cicero got the secondary assist.
Puck played by Watterson, stolen from him by Wineland. Couldn't get a shot off. Now Nelson, wrist shot, gloved down by Brozovic. He'll hold on. 6:48 to go in the second period. We're past the halfway mark in a very competitive hockey game. South Fayette got the first one. West Allegheny got the next two. And South Fayette, the equalizer from Ian Kumar less than a minute ago.
So, Steve, you always tell your guys in the box, depending on where the puck is, if it's in your own zone, you got to get in there. And being the second period, it was a longer stretch to get there, and that's a couple extra seconds to get back into play is when the line scored.
Manny shot from the right point, went off of the right hip of Cicero. And here's Bordeaux. Graham Bordeaux will dump it in, goes chasing after it with Watterson. Good play by Bordeaux to lift the stick. Now a chance right out in front, and the shot never makes it to the net. Grabowski had a pretty good chance, and is because of the forechecking of Graham Bordeaux there. Turning shot by Pogue never makes it to the net. It's all the way around. The big Brandon Pogue gets there first. Very sharp angle shot by Kumar comes flying all the way around after it misses the net. Manny will have to go back and get it in his own zone. Nice crisp pass up to Kumar, but he forgot the puck. West Allegheny back in their own zone. Giergo. That's one of the 2 goals for the Indians. Brandon Pogue, nice little drop pass for Cesare. Cesare tries to center a pass, couldn't connect with Trincala, and comes all the way back out to the blue line of South Fayette. Dumped in, played by Alexander Morton. There's a chance for Giergo with speed. And he is bumped off the puck, but a nice play by Augie Bishop. And a good play by Aiden McConnell as well. So it looked like Giergo, if he would have just turned on the Jets a little bit sooner, might have had a clear-cut breakaway. Now a chance from the right point. Vidmar's shot deflected. Goes just over the net. Giergo over to Almady. Good defensive play by Trincala to lift the stick of Almady. There's Trincala with speed. 1-on-3. Oh, blistering shot through the defenseman's leg, and a nice save by Brozovic there. Aiden McConnell keeps it at the left point. Over to Bishop, makes it all the way to the net, and Brozovic will make the save and hold on. 4:42 in a scoreless, or in a 2-2 tie between the Indians and the Lions.
Yeah, end-to-end for Trincala. Did a nice job quickly, just a little lift of the stick as they tried to work a 2-man game down low. Through the neutral zone, one hand on it, and then he was able to pull it way over to the forehand, got the quick release, shot on goal. So good shift there for Trincala.
Trying to get a face shot right from the face-off with Steven Anton, and went wide of the net. Now we're going to get a stoppage and another drop of the puck.
Looks to me that the Lions are kind of unsure of themselves offensively. Like instead of having an idea where their line mates are, they have the puck and then they're searching for them. And you need that chemistry. You need to know where to move it. You need to know where your line mates expect it and kind of move it in the open ice. And that's when you really see offense take off, because they got some good skaters out there.
Puck comes all the way on Jeremiah Brozovic. He'll hold on for a face-off. 4:26 to go in the second period. Face-off will come to Brozovic's right.
Steve, the offense also comes, something kids never do is communicate on the ice. You have to yell for your line mates, and they just refuse to do it.
Back to the right point. Shot from Watterson never makes it to the net. Good job by Tyler Kiss to get in the way of that shot. Kept in by Cesara. Now a chance right in front by Kumar. Short angle shot. Goes wide of the net. And Brandon Pogue will chase it down on the near boards. Just dump it back behind the Indians' goal. Pass out in front is going to go all the way back down into South Fayette's zone. Played there by Hardman up to Manny. Over to Kumar, just tap it in. Nice little play there. Brandon Pogue will use his big, long strides to get to the puck first. He's bumped off the puck, but only momentarily by a good check by Austin Heminger. Now Pogue almost got behind the defense. Another example of a team almost vacating their zone before the puck got out. Ooh, good check by Glenn Manny. Boy, he has really thrown his body around nicely here tonight for South Fayette. Shot by Vidmar from the center point, goes wide of the net. A little more than 3 minutes to go in the second period. We're tied at 2. South Fayette and West Allegheny. Very competitive hockey game. Howcraft, nice little drop pass for Grabowski. He stops up. A little backhand towards the net, never makes it. Good play defensively by Manny, and they're going to get an icing call.
Went right past the point man, so I wasn't sure if they would go.
That was really close.
Yeah, it was really close. I don't know if you saw it, but I was wondering if they would make the call, and Jesse Taylor put his arm up, and so we'll bring the faceoff back to the right of the South Fayette goaltender, Bruce Hardman.
Face-off won by the Indians, kept in by Alex Morton before he gets dumped on a big hit by Trincala, another guy that's thrown his body around nicely here tonight. Sarnowski finds Trincala, gets behind Morton, but can't take the pass. Morton looking to hunt him down as Trincala stepped out of that check.
Yeah, he stepped out of the way, but he lost possession. Sometimes you got to absorb that to maintain the forecheck.
Well, here's a chance now for Sarnowski as he steals the puck. His whistler goes wide of the net. Dumping it in is the Lions, played by Alexander Morton. Nice pass up to Max Patron. Patron over to Grabowski, who will dump the puck in. Not deep enough, though, is South Fayette able to get the puck out of their own zone. Unruh over to Sarnowski, but he is beaten to the puck by Patron.
We're going to have a penalty behind the play on Sarnowski. He's pleading his case to Jesse Taylor.
Well, Patron lost control of his stick, and I think that's what precipitated the call. I think they were just kind of doing battle back behind the play, and I think Sarnowski just kind of batted the stick out of the hand of Patron, and that's going to be the reason for the call. So the West Allegheny Indians already 1 for 2 on the power play. Will go to the man advantage for the third time here tonight with 1:52 to go in the second period. Interference to call on Sarnowski. Grabowski falls down, and because of that, the Lions able to exit the zone.
Still off, but they're going to say it was good.
Puck thrown the length of the ice. Pogue will actually chase down that puck deep in the Indians' net. Good play by Kellen Almody to take control of the puck.
3 lines on that far side, 1 Indian. No one there to help. That's a disadvantage instead of a man advantage.
Still 1:18 to go in the second period. Almody will stop up and come the other way. Over to Van Dyke. Now Bordeaux will, again, not get the puck deep.
Yeah. Steve, sometimes players get so married to their positions on the power play breakout they practice, and they don't read the play and adjust sometimes.
Now Tyler Kiss along the far boards. Can't connect with Shane Nolan. And South Fayette, again, able to just ice the puck.
Doing a nice job. They would have made a softer pass there. West Allegheny had 3-on-2 if they would have hurried, but unable to do so, and South Fayette clears once again. Great job killing this penalty so far.
35 seconds to go in the second period. Dumping the puck in hard is South Fayette, and playing it nicely by Hardman. Dumping it out himself was the goalie Hardman. Good play by
about an inch lower than the glass.
Yeah. Here's Tyler Kiss, enters the zone. Here's a chance for Howcraft. Oh, the puck just jumped off his stick as he was getting ready to tee it up. And Giergo over to Howcraft. Nice centering pass, backhand. What a save. And another save. 3 saves by Hardman there. Is Howcraft. Oh, and the puck goes just wide of the net. Backhand shot, and they just.
Oh!
Wow, and I don't know why that puck was whistled dead.
The
end of the period. That's why.
The buzzer.
Goodness gracious. Saved the South Fayette Lions there. 3, 4, maybe 5 big saves by Bruce Hardman.
And one by a sliding defenseman.
That'll do it. 2 periods of play in the books. And we're tied 2-2 between the Indians and the Lions. Indians will still have 6 seconds of power play time when we start the third period. You're watching High School Hockey 2017, sponsored by the PIHL. Only here on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Triblive High School Sports Network.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Record-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Check out the new Triblive High School Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Triblive HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/Triblive HSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Triblive High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Triblive High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zielmanski, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Triblive High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Triblive High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zielmanski, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Triblive High School Sports Network.
Hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn-to-skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after-school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
For a weekly in-depth look at boys and girls high school basketball in the district, log on to the WPIHL Round Ball Report every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Triblive High School Sports Network. Join experts Chris Harlan, Sean Myers, and James Dotson for coaches' interviews and the latest hoops news around the WPIHL. Oh, and Don Rebel is back on the show as well. That's the WPIHL Round Ball Report, Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
Steve Nagler, Kevin Zielmanski back with you. Jess Levo providing the pictures of this PIHL hockey game. It's a good one. Class A, West Allegheny and South Fayette. Nodded it too. Let's quickly take a look at the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary.
Well, Steve, there was only one goal in the first period. It was an unassisted goal for South Fayette. It was John Trinkela at 1:13 of the first period, a long shot just inside the offensive blue line. Into the second, it was Jacob Giergo from Kellen Almady and Shane Nolan at 4:09 got West Allegheny on the board. And then they followed that up a minute and 11 seconds later on the power play. It was Nicholas Bandai from Kellen Almady and Alexander Morton at the 5:20 mark in the second period, 2-1 Indians. And then just as the South Fayette power play expired, Ian Kumar found himself in tight all alone in front of the West A goaltender. And he was found there by Nolan Sornosky. All secondary assist was to Dante Cicera at the 9:27 mark, and South Fayette tied it at 2. 5 shots in the first period for the Indians, 9 in the second, 14 total for South Fayette, 9 in the first, 5 in the second for 14 total. So it couldn't be more even. Steve, 2 goals, 14 shots apiece. On the power play, West Allegheny 3 opportunities, 1 power play goal. South Fayette 0 for 2, but as we did mention, they kind of got one while West Allegheny was still at a disadvantage, awaiting their man back in the defensive zone.
West Allegheny still 6 seconds to go on their third power play. It's going to be tough to generate anything from a face-off that quickly.
Yeah, so you have to get the setup, whatever you have.
In all likelihood, they will be 1 for 3 on the man advantage when that's all said and done. West Allegheny Indians will have a pretty significant delay, as will the South Fayette Lions over the holiday. Next game for the Indians will not take place until Tuesday, January 2nd. Right after the new year, they will take on Norwin. And South Fayette, or excuse me,
South
Fayette will play their next game on Thursday, January 4th, as they will play another home game against Greensburg Catholic at 10 o'clock here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena.
Yeah, they're still Greensburg Central Catholic.
Yeah.
Then they have Kiski on the 8th, so only 4 games in February for South Fayette. Of course, that last week in February is usually reserved for weather reschedules, and it's having some discussions with the people in the league on whether that was necessary, because weather really hasn't impacted the schedule a couple years ago, but it was put in. I was still coaching at Canevin. We had a disastrous winter weather. There were so many cancellations that a few of the schools didn't play all their games. We couldn't get all the games rescheduled, and so then it starts screwing up the percentages for the playoff seeding. So made the move to have that buffer week between the end of the regular season and the first week of the playoffs. I still think it's a good idea, even if the weather's not there. Teams get a chance to maybe heal. Someone's out. Maybe, God forbid, the guys get a chance to finish some schoolwork before the playoffs start. And you get some time to practice. So still a good thing. This season is way too long. We haven't been able to fix that. But
yeah, there's a lot of time between the start of the season and the end of the season. They do it. We've talked about it in the past because of rink time.
Yes.
But, you know, these guys play once a week if they're lucky. And sometimes they go, 2 weeks without playing. And, I think if you ask them, they'd like to play, 4 games a week if they could. But That's just not the way it's set up here.
Well, a lot of these guys, as I've learned through some of our player interviews on the Power Play show, I asked the kid from Kiski last week, his name's Lapiana. He puts on his equipment 8 times a week, so they're still on the ice. But what we've learned, and I really advocated this for years, and they didn't do this because of me, because there's a whole new leadership in the league. If we could stay steadily on Monday or Thursday, then people could kind of adjust, and we're seeing a lot more of the guys that were not playing and only playing on the amateurs are choosing to play. So some of that talent is returning to the league, and I think that helps everyone. They can kind of adjust, and when they get these long layoffs, they probably focus on those amateur teams, and they don't miss. So you can keep the league stretched out like it is and see if it continues to benefit, or if they could work out the availability of the ice. We've lost a couple sheets, the Airport Ice Arena, the one sheet at Bethel. There's really a push to see if you can condense it. You might have to reduce this number of games, but if you can get a steady Monday, Thursday for the high school season, maybe November through February, maybe mid-November through late February, and get all your games in, maybe that helps in a way too. It's such a Rubik's Cube you're never going to solve, but you just try different things to see if they work.
Well, we head to the third period. Very balanced contest here. The West Allegheny Indians and South Fayette Lions trying to get 2 more points before the holiday season is here. And we will bring you the third period. You're watching High School Hockey 2017, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
While the weather outside may be frightful, the winter high school sports is delightful. That's here on the Triblive High School Sports Network. Log on to the Trib, hssn.triblive.com for weekly audio and video coverage of boys and girls high school basketball, WPIAL wrestling, and PIHL high school hockey. The warmth and the glow of the winter sports season may be heard daily on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Triblive High School Sports Network.
Triblive has a little something for everyone. Sports from high school to the pros. News from across the street and around the world. Arts and entertainment, lifestyles, opinion, weather, photo galleries, video. You can even find your next job, house, and car. So look alive, Pittsburgh, and get the news you want and information you need all in one place. Triblive.com. Triblive.com. News and more 24/7. AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Recor-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
With Jess Levo and Kevin Zielmanski, I'm Steve Nagler. 21 teams in Class Single A. Everybody looking up at Bishop, McCourt, and Meadville. Both of those teams have played 10 times. Both of them have 10 wins, 20 points on the year. West Allegheny all alone in a tie for, all alone in third place. Thomas Jefferson is in solo fourth with 16 points. And South Fayette and Westmont Hilltop with 15 points apiece. Indiana and Sewickley Academy with 14 points apiece. Very competitive Class Single A so far this year.
Where everybody will play the other teams once. 12 teams qualify. Right now you draw that line at 13 South Park because Wheeling Central Catholic is currently in the top 12 at number 11, and they don't qualify for the Penguin Cup playoffs.
Fresh sheet of ice as we get ready to start the third period. West Allegheny still 6 seconds to go on the man advantage. They will send a puck deep. I like the play.
There was the set play, Steve.
Yeah, really nice play. Shane Nolan couldn't catch up with it. Good play by Glenn Manny to get back. Now here's a shot by Bandai. Never makes it in the net. Good block by Cicera, who struggles to get up after he took one on the knee. Augie Bishop will dump it all the way in. Cicera will get there first. Very fast surface right now because of the clean ice. Not much chance. Oh, Pogue couldn't take the pass. Tries to center for Cicera, but good defensive play by the Indians. Coming back the other way is Giergo. Fired all the way back around and out by the goaltender Bruce Hardman.
We've seen him be aggressive a few times.
Glenn Manny tips the puck away from Giergo, trying to get around Manny. And they're going to get, wow, I thought they might get Manny there.
I think he told him to get up instead of put up his arm for a penalty.
Puck will be dumped in, and it's going to be an icing call on the Indians. Oh, I thought that Manny might have interfered there. No call. 15:54 to go in the third period. We're still tied at 2. Trincala and Kumar for the Lions. Bandai on the power play, and Giergo for the Indians. Comes all the way around to Manny at the left point. Shot goes wide of the net off of the back of the West Allegheny goal. Grabowski, nice little chip pass up to Graham Bordeaux. Loses control, but onto the stick of Morton. Tries to find Grabowski, goes all the way deep for William Watterson, who'll play the puck up and out. Here comes Unruh. Gains the zone with some speed. Tries to fire a pass across the crease. Comes all the way back to the left point. Manny fires a shot, goes wide of the net. He had a puck on edge. Not easy to deal with. Sarnoski from a sharp angle goes wide. William Watterson, shot goes wide of the net as well. All the way around to Manny, and because of the clean ice, it gets out. Manny chips it up to William Watterson, who loses it to Grabowski. His rink-wide pass goes askew from Morton. Patrone, little chip pass up and out for Grabowski. Here he comes 1-on-3 as his teammates will change behind him. He will center a pass to nobody except for Augie Bishop, who plays it up to Nelson. Brendan Nelson hasn't had a whole lot of ice time as we get a hand pass.
Yep. It hit the defense and it was on the blue line and landed in a neutral zone. So it wasn't an in the defensive zone hand pass. 14:26 on the clock, tied at 2.
14 shots on goal apiece. I think that number is probably pretty low for West Allegheny because they had a bunch of cracks at the end of the third period, which I don't think they got credit for. Or second period, I should say.
Point streak has it even lower. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Firing the puck up and over the boards was Bandai. Would have been a penalty in the NHL, not so much here.
Updated
in the
now.
PIHL.
14 shots each, 12 saves. But you're right, that flurry in front, I don't think they were counting each one of them.
Great saves by Hardman. Keep this a 2-2 game. Now a chance, and they score. Wow, Pogue comes out from behind the net, and it just completely stuns Jeremiah Brozovic. He had no idea that his team didn't have the puck and was not watching. An easy goal through the wickets by Pogue.
Did not track that one behind the net. They're usually taught to one of two ways. You either trail with your head and lead with your body and watch it until you can swing across, or vice versa, move your head first. And he had his left skate on the post, he had his stick there, but he had a wide open 5-hole.
Yeah, wide open.
And Pogue just wrapped it around. It wasn't even a great wrap around. He just got it, looked like it hit the far skate and went in.
Pogue gets his 6th. We're going to say an unassisted goal. Here's a chance for Almady. Shot, score! Kellen Almady splits the defense and that quickly gets the tying goal, and it's 3-3.
Nice play by Kellen Almady. He just was able to get a step through the defense. That shouldn't happen. It was really a 1-on-2 situation. Someone needs to try to take the body. But right there as Bruce Hardman was trying to telescope out, Almady went up over the blocker side, high into the net, and quickly we're back to 3-3 here at Mount Lebanon Rec Center.
Pogue his 6th, Almady his 21st. And it is 3-3. But Almady was...
Nolan with the assist.
Almady was kind of even with the defense, and all of a sudden he just put on the afterburners. Another shot by Almady is saved that time by Hardman. He'll hold on, but boy, when you're Almady, you're thinking, if we're even, I'm leaving, and that's exactly what happened, and he was able to score over the blocker of Hardman.
Sorry, Steve. He's skating forward, gaining speed. The defensemen have to pivot. Very few can just accelerate backwards and stay with those guys.
Bordeaux back to the right point. Heminger keeps it in. Over to Patrone, back in the far corner. He gets hit by Manny. Stays on the puck. Patrone doing a good job down low. Tries to center a pass, and there's out in front. Good chance for Patrone, Patrone out in front. Now a shot goes off of the right pad of of Hardman, and they will ice the puck. And probably a good play by the Lions as West Allegheny Indians with some sustained pressure.
Grabowski at the side of the net. He then curled up on the hash marks and released another shot. Hardman had to be sharp there, make a couple saves. We're now up to 18 shots on goal for West Allegheny, 15 for the Lions. Tied at 3, 12:31 on the clock.
Back and forth affair. The Lions the only first period goal. West Allegheny got the first 2 goals of the second period to take a 2-1 lead, and then South Fayette scored the next 2 to take a 3-2 lead. It was short-lived. Less than a minute later, Almady gets the game-tying goal, and that's where we stand. 3-3 with just over 12 minutes to go in regulation. Aiden McConnell back to pick up the puck. He will stop up. Good elusive move against Howcraft. Unruh goes down with Turner, Noah Turner. There's Tyler Kiss. Oh, and what are we going to get? Offsides? Delayed offsides? Unruh never touched back up.
Good regroup by the Indians. The forward caught it with some speed, but a very aggressive play there by Bishop. Augie Bishop stepped up with a nice poke check. If he doesn't get either there, that could be an odd man rush for the Indians, but he was successful at being aggressive there on defense.
3-3 Indians and Lions. Just under 12 minutes to go in this one. Indians win the face-off just outside of their own blue line. Kept in by Glenn Manny. Well, I think he's played an outstanding game here tonight. Almady will dump it in. Here's a chance for Shane Nolan. Shot goes wide of the net. Try to beat Hardman on the near side. Nelson, good play there by Brendan Nelson. Finding a vanish. His shot steered away by Brozovic. Sarnowski. Excuse me, that's Nelson trying to keep the puck in. Shane Nolan's pass gets picked off by Pogue. They're onside. Pogue comes back towards the middle. Good poke check that time by Shane Nolan. Here's Giergo around the 2 defensemen. He gets dumped. No call. Now centering pass back to Bandai. Shot goes wide of the net. Didn't get all of that one. Giergo tries to center for Grabowski. Back at the right point. Vidmar can't keep it in. Up to Pogue. Here he comes one-on-one. Shot off of the mask, I think, and held onto by Brozovic. Good save there. 10:32 to go in the third period. Still 3-3 West Allegheny and South Fayette.
Yeah, Brozovic was down a little bit early, and Pogue tried to exploit that and go high over the glove.
Good face-off win by Graham Bordeaux of the Indians. Comes all the way back. Unable to keep it in was Aiden McConnell. Now Kumar will dump it in. Brandon Pogue will be the first one to it on the far boards. Fires it around to Kumar, but stepping in front of him was Alexander Morton. He's able to get the puck out. Brandon Pogue loses control of the puck. Good play by Graham Bordeaux to throw the puck deep into the Lions' end where they'll go chase after it. There's a chance for South Fayette, 2-on-2. Pogue comes toward the middle of the ice. Good defensive play by Alex Morton, though. Got in the way of that shot. Over to Grabowski. Here's a chance, gets behind McConnell. Oh, great diving stop by Augie Bishop.
Reached about as far as he could with that long stick and got just enough of it to push it past the scoring opportunity.
Max Petrone finds Grabowski. Boy, but Grabowski, I thought for sure was going to have an opportunity one-on-one with goaltender Bruce Hardman. There's a chance for Petrone. Can't get a shot away in front. Kept in by Bandai at the left point. Kicked up ahead by Cicera, or to Cicera. Over to Sarnowski. Here he comes towards the middle of the ice. Sarnowski tries to center for Cicera, but the puck never made it through. Puck chipped up and over the head of Watterson and out of play. So we'll get a face-off in West Allegheny's end with 8:49 to go in this third period.
Well, it's going to take one of those, maybe one of those quick turnover, a quick scoring opportunity, catch the goaltender off guard. We've seen some nice defensive plays here, but really you don't see too many games that are this evenly matched. This has been pretty even.
Face-off won by South Fayette, and a good shot right off the face-off by Trincala, but it goes whistling wide of the net. And the centering pass for Trincala is picked off by Almady. Now we're seeing Almady and Giergo on the line together here in the third period a lot more. Nice play by Almady, who picks the pocket of Watterson, and one of the West Allegheny Indians goes flying into the net. I think that was Shane Nolan.
And Manny helped push him inside that post there. He got up talking to the wrong player. Not happy about it.
Well, I'll tell you, thankfully, Shane Nolan, not real tall.
Right.
You know,
didn't hit the crossbar.
Didn't hit the crossbar. He didn't have far to go to duck out of the way of the crossbar.
It's a good point you made down here, though, Steve. Face-off's another chance to, get the go-ahead goal. You get good opportunities, the offensive zone. You got to execute, win the draw, and set something up.
Chance right out in front. Save made by Hardman, as Shane Nolan had a chance, and they're going to ice the puck, will the South Fayette Lions. 3-3 your score, 8:09 to go here in the third period.
Here's another opportunity, offensive zone draw for the Indians. It's going to be on their left side offensively, so I don't like how they have Almany here as a left shot on the left boards. They could use a right shot coming off those boards. I would switch the wingers here. As he gets it now, he has to go down low as opposed to cutting across.
Face-off was won by Shane Nolan. Almady loses control of the puck, picked up by William Watterson. Gets the puck up. Good play by Kumar to take that pass. Here he comes with speed. Good defensive play by Bandai. Over to Pogue, centers the pass right in front, and it gets covered up by Brozovic in the crease. Good play by Brozovic to spot that puck and hop on it and hold on with 7:45 to go.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick thank to Mrs. Giergo for helping me with the pronunciations before the game, as could not find Coach Baum as he arrived a little later, so thankful for her help.
Augie Bishop's shot goes all the way through some red jerseys and right on. Save made by Brozovic, and he'll hold on.
Offensive zone face-off chance. Bouncing puck we saw earlier. That was like a skipping rock on the water there, so credit Brozovic for holding his ground.
Augie Bishop keeps the puck in after the Indians win the face-off.
Good cover by Nelson.
Steven Anton goes back behind the net, but Max Patron will take control of the puck.
There's a race.
Yeah, here comes Grabowski using his speed. He's going to get there before Augie Bishop, but Bishop buries him into the boards.
That's the way Bishop played it. He didn't go for the puck. He lined him up.
There's a chance in the far corner as Bordeaux gets knocked down. A shot from the right point by Vidmar is turned away by Hardman. Chance at the left point. Here's Graham Bordeaux. Can't take the passes in his feet. Here's Vidmar's shot right on it, right in front. Oh, unbelievable. Grabowski could not take control of that puck. He had a wide open net.
Literally bounced over his stick.
Now there's a chance again. Patron, what a save by Hardman. And they score. Did that go back off of Hardman?
It went up in the air, off the save. Incredible save, and it come right down in the crease and in the net.
Unbelievable. Well, it was a great initial save by Hardman, and just a good puck luck break for the West Allegheny Indians as they take the lead the second time here tonight, 4-3.
Steve, I want to go back to the initial dump in. Credit Grabowski for getting to the puck, taking the hit on Bishop. Bishop kind of slowed and just lined him up, whereas I would like to see him go for the puck to try to get it out. The puck never left the zone. West Allegheny eventually puts it in the net. So credit Grabowski for getting to that puck on the forecheck.
Giergo takes a hit to enter the zone. Good hit by Trincala. They're going to give it to Bandy. His second goal of the game, 12th of the year. And we're going to get an icing call on South Fayette. And they're going to get an interference call on South Fayette. It's going to be Trincala going to the box.
He's lucky he didn't get another one for talking to the official and banging his stick.
So great opportunity for the West Allegheny Indians here, up 4-3. They go on the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. As the puck will come all the way down into South Fayette's end. Face-off won by West Allegheny. Shane Nolan's shot goes up over the net. Played there by Bandy, looking for the HT. Over to Alex Morton, shot right on. Deflected by Bordeaux. I don't think it went on net. Played by Shane Nolan, can't keep it in. Coming shorthanded is Cicera. He'll throw the puck all the way down. Played there by Alex Morton. Up to Kellen Almody. Over to Bordeaux. He'll dump the puck in and go off in favor of Stephen Grabowski. Kellen Almody now stops up on the far boards. Over to Morton. Back to Shane Nolan. Down to Stephen Grabowski. Nice play there. Shot right out and pass right out in front to Almody. And his shot deflected off of the stick of Pogue into the net. Boy, good play by Bandai to get the puck out to Almody for that shot.
The Indians better be careful. South Fayette has some speed, and their point men are really stretching across the blue line for long passes. If someone gets a read on one of those with one of the forwards, they'll never track them down, coming right down the center of the ice.
1:07 to go on the man advantage for the Indians. Already up a goal, 4-3. Here's a chance for Vidmar from the point. Never makes it to the net. Backhand shot right on. That time save made by Hardman off of a backhander by Tyler Howcraft.
Kiss with a good keep-in.
Will he be able to do it again?
Nope.
He won't. And it's going to be an offsides. And maybe a question as to whether or not they were going to call that intentional, but Giergo touches up and we'll get a face-off just outside of the blue line of the Lions. Stephen Anton laboring to get off the ice there after that shift. Face-off won by the Indians, but good forecheck by Cicera. Cicera, 5 minutes to go in this third period. 4-3 Indians. Oh, and that pass gets away from Tyler Kiss. He will have the speed to track it down. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Howcraft. Up to Kiss. Centers a pass for Bordeaux over to Giergo. His shot never makes it to the net. Good defensive play there by Augie Bishop. Can't get the puck out. Bishop using his strength and leverage, but good play by Bordeaux to outmuscle the puck away from Bishop. Shot from the right point, never makes it to the net off the stick of Anthony Vidmar.
3 on the power play.
Kiss keeps it down low. Back on the ice comes Trincala. Big kill for the South Fayette Lions. Still 4:14 to go in this third period. See if they have enough in the tank to get the tying goal. Chance out in front for Giergo. Shot and it goes in. Giergo, a backhand shot goes past the right pad of Bruce Hartman. A huge goal for the West Allegheny Indians. Giergo's second of the night. It's now 5-3 West Allegheny.
Credit the Indians for continuing to pressure the lines in their own zone. Not good execution on the substitution out of the box. Kumar came out of the door in the neutral zone. He should have come out of one in the zone. It would have been closer. Maybe helped to get it out faster. But Giergo found the puck on his stick in the slot, went to the backhand, midway up over the pads, just past the blocker, and the Indians have the first 2-goal lead of this game.
Giergo, his 9th of the year. He's gotten 2 here tonight. And they still go on the attack as Bandai, I should say.
Off the boards.
Here's a chance for Kumar. Boy, that pass just eluded him, and now it's going to be an icing call. Kumar palms to the air as he felt like he got a piece of it, but the officials ruled he did not, so it'll be an icing call on the South Fayette Lions with 3:41 to go, and we'll have to keep an eye on Hardman to see if he comes off in favor of a 6th skater. Face-off won by the Lions, played by William Watterson, and wind it all the way around to Brandon Pogue. Pogue will force it up the end boards. Good play by him. He is knocked, the puck is knocked away off his stick by Almody. Kumar can't dump it deep. Oh, that puck is given away by West Allegheny. Here's a chance for Kumar. His shot right on. Save made by Jeremiah Brozovic. He'll hold on with 3:14 to go. It's not the ozone play that you want to zone play you want to have when you're up 2 goals.
Right, you got to be managing the puck better than that, but just what the Lions needed, an opportunity to whack one home, but now have an offensive zone face-off and try to set up some sort of play.
Cesare will win the face-off, but Vidmar gets there first. Excuse me, that's Howcraft. But he is beaten to the puck by Watterson. Comes all the way around, played by Alexander Morton. Good play by him to just knock the puck back in. West Allegheny happy to play dump and chase now, up 5-3. Here come the Lions. Pogue shot right on, again off of the face mask of Brozovic. And he'll hold on as we get a little bit of scuffling around the West Allegheny crease.
Again, didn't seem to 3-on-2 that they got the best they could have out of that. They got a shot right in the midsection, easy save, but they needed a little bit of middle to drive, and they needed the far side forward to come to the middle.
Shot right on by Trincala, and a very heads-up save by Brozovic as he flashed out that left pad. Trincala tries to shove a pass through the crease. It's played there by Patron, able to get the puck out. Big hit by Unruh on Graham Bordeaux. Bordeaux will dump the puck in.
Wide.
There's Trincala. Shot right out in front by Unruh, a one-timer. Nice right pad save by Brozovic. A little bit of sustained pressure now for the South Fayette Lions. Shot from the left point. Glenn Manny goes wide of the net. Unruh on the other side, shot wide. Max Patron will pick up the puck for West Allegheny. Still in the net is Hardman. He will shuffle around to William Watterson. Watterson can't find Sarnowski as he tips it up over to Kumar. Kumar's shot right into the glove. Good save by Brozovic. He'll hold on with 1:44 to go. And we'll see if Frank Serto now pulls Hardman. I think with an offensive zone faceoff, I think it'd be a good idea down 2.
Steve, this is an ongoing conversation I've had with many coaches. Do you pull the guy to help get possession, or do you wait for possession to be safe and bring the guy there? Down 2, probably could have pulled him and used the 6th guy to help get possession.
Face-off won by South Fayette, and they shove a puck into the crease of the West Allegheny Indians, and saving the puck and holding on is Brozovic.
Might be a good opportunity to take a timeout and get organized, or see, I don't see them just having a conversation. There should be some sort of code word for a play here.
A chance right off the draw. Kumar, strong shot, and Brozovic just got enough of it. West Allegheny able to get the puck out. Chasing after it in his own end is Glenn Manny. Nice forecheck by Almody as he gets the puck away from Manny, killing more time. 1:15 to go on this third period clock. West Allegheny up 2, 5-3. They were down 1 early on in this third period, but they have scored 3 straight goals as Girgo now just trying to kill time as he and Augie Bishop battle behind the South Fayette net. Lions just can't get out of their own zone. Good forecheck by the Indians. Finally they do. Dumping it in is Cesara. He is hit by Girgo. Played by Brandon Pogue on the far boards. Pogue squeezes away from a defender, and a shot goes wide of the net.
Goalie still in the net.
Still in the net with 37 seconds to go in this third period.
Not sure why.
Dumps it in deeper, and we're going to get a stoppage in play and some aggressiveness happening between Kumar and Bandai.
Kumar's been unhappy about a few things. He's wearing pants from the Penguins there. Sometimes those guys get a little agitated at the end of the games, the travel guys, when things don't go their way. But now we're going to have a neutral zone face-off, 32.5 on the clock. Surprised that Coach Serta didn't pull the goalie there at any point.
30 seconds to go in this third period. South Fayette needs a couple. Bishop gains control in the zone. Nice job by Alexander Morton to ride him off the puck. Trincala picks it up, tries to center a pass, never makes it out, and the puck goes away from Manny. 15 seconds to go as he has to go back. South Fayette needs 2, down 5-3. Sarnowski, little flip ahead to himself. Unruh picks it up, but able to fire it out, and that's going to do it. West Allegheny Indians come on the road and they win 5-3 over the South Fayette Lions. We will recap it for you. You're watching High School Hockey 2017, sponsored by the PIHL and only here on the Triblive High School Sports Network.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
Hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn-to-skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after-school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Triblive High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zielmanski, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Triblive High School Sports Network.
Jess Levo, another great job on video here tonight, providing the pictures alongside Kevin Zielmanski. I'm Steve Nagler. Credit West Allegheny going on the road, getting 2 more points before the holidays. They have worked themselves into a first-place tie in Class Single A. Of course, Bishop McCourt and Meadville both have a couple of games in hand, but West Allegheny with the 2 points, they have made it to the 20-point mark here at the Christmas break. We'll run it down, the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary. Here's Kevin Zielmanski.
First period saw only 1 goal. It was unassisted goal by South Fayette's John Trincala at the 1:13 mark. Into the second, it was Jacob Giergo from Kellen Almady and Shane Nolan at the 4:09 mark. It was even at 1. On the power play, West Allegheny got the go-ahead goal from Nicholas Bandai. Assist to Almady and Alexander Morton at the 5:20 mark. South Fayette tied it up before the break. Ian Kumar from Nolan Sornowski and Dante Cesara at the 9:27 mark. We were tied at 2 at the intermission. South Fayette got the 3rd goal. The go-ahead goal, Brandon Pogue from Ian Kumar at the 3-minute mark. 26 seconds later, Almany answered on an assist from Nolan. Nolan with his 2nd assist, 3:26 mark. And then on a kind of a strange play, Bandai got the go-ahead goal unassisted at the 10:17 mark. One that goalie Hardman made a fantastic save coming across the crease. Puck bounced up in the air, down into the net. Giergo salted it away at the 12:56 mark. Assist to Shane Nolan. Nolan with 3 assists, so he gets the playmaker today for the West Allegheny Indians. Scoring summary went 0-2-3. 5 total goals for the Indians. Shots on goal for them 5, 9, 11, total of 25. South Fayette 1-1-1, 3 goals. Shots 9, 5, 13, total of 27. On the power play, had the Lions 0 for 2 and the Indians 1 for 4.
That's exactly right. Really good job by you. That is your Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary, and that brings us to one final piece of business, the Triblive HSSN 3 stars of the game. Number 3 star, South Fayette's Ian Kumar. He had a goal, was outstanding here tonight. Very engaged in not only the scoring sheet, but also just the physicality that he brings to the table. Number 2 star, Kellen Almady, who had a goal and 2 assists for 3 points. I thought he played an outstanding game. The number 1 star of the game, Nicholas Bandai, 2 goals on the night. Those 2 goals, number 11 and number 12, scored 1 on the power play, and he is credited with the game-winning goal. That is why he is your Triblive HSSN #1 star of the game.
It's a mouthful. We got to work on that.
Yeah, I'm just now getting it. It's been like an entire fall, and I can finally say it. These 2 teams are now off for the holiday break. Neither one of these teams will play hockey again until 2018. The West Allegheny Indians will be back in action on Tuesday, January 2nd. That game will take place at 9:10 p.m. at Center Ice as they will go on the road to take on Norwin. The South Fayette Lions will be idle until Thursday, January 4th. They will be back here at home, the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, at 7:10. They will take on Greensburg Central Catholic. Pretty good game.
It was a very good game. It was, the game changed at different times. I always say one team dictates and one team reacts. Well, each team kind of took a turn, whether they were dictating the pace of play, and really the difference was kind of a fluke. It was an excellent save, kind of bounced up in the air, come down in the crease and bounced in the net. But you kind of make your own like. I referenced how Grabowski was on the forecheck and beat Bishop to the puck, and that allowed some offensive zone time where the Indians kept the puck in for that whole time. And so in that sense, Steve, you make your break. You know, they made the play. It was a simple play. Grabowski took a pretty good hit to make that play, and he kept it in. And credit West Allegheny for capitalizing. Both teams kind of did. They found themselves alone in slot a few times. Kumar did, and Giergo did, and then they scored their goals. And defensive zone breakdowns. You're always talking about it. It's very hard to practice because it's not kind of a scheme thing, and there's a little bit of scheme involved, but the majority of it is effort and communication. You gotta be turning your head on a swivel, watching, and sometimes your wingers get out too high and they don't realize they need to collapse and help to cover because you can always react high. You can't react low. We saw a couple of those goals, and thus the difference in the game here tonight. Big win for the Indians, and South Fayette will continue to adjust without Marquis on the team. They lost a big goal scorer for the rest of the season.
3rd win in a row for the West Allegheny Indians. It allows them to run their record to 10-2, good for 20 points on the year, tied with Bishop McCourt and Meadville. Bishop McCourt and Meadville have 2 games in hand on West Allegheny. 2nd loss in a row for the South Fayette Lions. Their record falls to 7-3-1. They are stalemated at 15 points. That'll do it for us. For my broadcast partner Kevin Zielmanski and Jess Levo doing a great job on video, I'm Steve Nagler saying have a great night, everybody, and happy holidays. Once again, your final score, West Allegheny 5, South Fayette 3.
You have been watching PIHL High School Hockey on the Triblive High School Sports Network. Sponsored by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League, by UPMC Sports Medicine, by (2018) PIHL hockey season every day by logging on to tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the Triblive High School Sports Network.